and one of the longest surviving parties in the country, KANU, have now legalized their decision to form a post-election coalition ahead of the 2022 general elections. Both political parties have already forwarded a signed agreement to the registrar of political parties, who has already confirmed receiving the documents. This move comes only hours before President Uhuru Kenyatta chairs a Jubilee parliamentary group meeting that will only consist of senators at Statehouse, Nairobi. And as our senior political affairs reporter Chris Thairu reports, one of the agendas of the Statehouse meeting is to deliberate the possibility of changing the leadership of the Senate and favor KANU by replacing the majority leader Kipchumba Murkomen with West Pokot Senator Samuel Pogishio.
The ruling Jubilee party was formed on the 8th September 2016, following the merger of 11 smaller parties in a bid to strengthen their popularity and win the 2017 general election. And slightly over 2 years before Kenyans return to the polls for a general election, the party has taken another move. That of forming a coalition with KANU party, whose chairman is Baringo Senator Gideon Moi.
Under the Political Parties Act, there is a pre and there is a post. So when you miss one, you correct it on the other one. And we've just seek to correct it legally. There's nothing, there's no big deal. So I'm wondering why so much fuss is being raised with us triggering that confirmation of our legal to put together the merger and the coalition together.
We are part and parcel of this government. Now, KANU inaonga Uhuru Kenyatta, na ile serikali ambayo itakuja, yeye mwenyewe atajua bila atapanga.
Na mimi niwahakikishie ya kwamba nyinyi kama wana KANU, tukishashinda mtakuwa ndani kabisa.
The Registrar of Political Parties, Andy Ritu, has already confirmed that our office has received the coalition agreements and signed by the Secretary General of Jubilee Party, Raphael Tuju, and his KANU counterpart, Nick Salat.
We, as a party, were just we triggered one clause that we needed to cement our relationship with Jubilee. What's wrong with that? And those who did not partake, or those who did not accompany the president when he came to our meeting in Kasarani, please, I beg them, let them just mention where they belong. Because for me, it's about who came, who we endorsed at our NDC.
This move comes only a few hours before President Uhuru Kenyatta chairs a meeting that will only consist of Jubilee senators at Statehouse, Nairobi. There have been reports that Jubilee leadership aligned to the pro-BBI team has been plotting to change the leadership of parliament. West Pokot Senator Samuel Pogishio, who was elected on a KANU ticket, has been touted as the person who will replace Elgeyo Marakwet Senator Kipchumba Murkomen as the Senate Majority Leader, while Nairobi Senator Johnson Sakaja is said to replace Nakuru Senator Susan Kihika as the Senate Majority Chief Whip.
In politics, it's not a rehearsal. In politics, it's realistic. You take opportunities when they arise. I'm not going to mention names, but it's just in the agreement. We only triggered an agreement which we already had.
Sources also indicate that the State House meeting will also deliberate on the controversy surrounding Nairobi County politics, given that Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko has declined to assent to a bill allocating more than 15 billion shillings to the newly established Nairobi Metropolitan Services for transferred functions, escalating the push and pull between the two entities. It is not yet clear whether Deputy President William Ruto and senators affiliated to the Deputy President will attend the State House meeting. Chris Thairu, KTN News.
The Raila Odinga